Detroit Lions. Another team that is in their division. So it should be a good one here coming up. As Packers will be kicking off the ball to the Detroit Lions. As it's a booming kick into the end zone. Hill will just take a knee. And Detroit will start the ball off at the 25-yard line. Big Ben Roethlisberger, 4,000 yards this season thrown, 33 TDs and 13 interceptions. Will lead the Lions on their first drive of the game. Single setback. Roethlisberger PA pass now. Roethlisberger sacked in the backfield. Clay Matthews gets back there for the sack. And just like that, the Packers are starting off on a roll here on their defensive side of the football. As we look back at this play, Ben Roethlisberger looking for the PA pass. Clay Matthews coming up the middle. Gets past one of the blockers on the Lions' offensive line. And will sack Roethlisberger on the first play of the game. Now 2nd and 18 coming up for the Detroit Lions. Hand off to the running back Sproles. Sproles gets all the way to the 23-yard line. That will bring up a 3rd and 12. Morris on the tackle there for the Green Bay Packers. As now it'll be 3rd and 12. The Lions probably going to be looking deep here to get this first down. Roethlisberger hikes the football. Will step back. Looking. Rolls and just throws the ball away. Incomplete. And the Green Bay Packers will get the ball after a 3 and out from the Detroit Lions. Shea will punt the football. Benjamin back deep for the Green Bay Packers. Up the middle, gets all the way to the 38-yard line. As Green Bay will start their drive on the 38-yard line. Carson Wentz for the Green Bay Packers. Over 2,000 yards thrown on the season, 18 TDs and 13 interceptions. 65.5% completion on the season. Carson Wentz will lead the Green Bay Packers on their first drive of the game. Here we go, 1st and 10. Carson Wentz steps back, looking. Trying to get away from it and sacked in the backfield. As Averill, number 97 for the Detroit Lions, will get back there for the sack. Now 2nd and 16 after a sack from the Detroit Lions. Kind of started off like the Detroit Lions drive. As again, nowhere to go for Tim Hightower. As a 3rd and 16 will be coming up as we will look at your offensive starting lineup for the Green Bay Packers. Marquise Pouncey. Great center there for the Green Bay Packers. Le'Veon Bell, last game, ran all over the Minnesota Vikings. 2 games ago, he had the winning TD in overtime against the, against the Panthers. It was the Panthers that they played. Now 2:05 left to play. Throws, oh my God, almost picked off by the Detroit Lions defensive back Burnett. As that would be incomplete. 4th and 16 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Marquette King looking to boot this one away. Trying to pin the Detroit Lions back deep in their own territory here. As it's right there on the 1-yard line. What a punt from Marquette King. As they're going to pin the Detroit Lions back on their 1-yard line. Here comes Big Ben Roethlisberger out onto the field. as they are stuck right on the back of their end zone. Roethlisberger hikes it, throws in the middle of the field. Oh, picked off! Picked off by Melon Funru, and just like that, the Packers take the lead. What a play from Melon Funru to pick that ball up. Picks Ben Roethlisberger off, and just like that, the Green Bay Packers will go up 7-0 on the Detroit Lions. Let's look at back. This one hits off his knee, picks it off, and just tips toes into the end zone. What a play from Melon Funru. That's his, I believe, 4th or 5th pick on the season. What a play. As Justin Tucker will kick it through the uprights. And Green Bay will take a 7-0 lead on the Detroit Lions with 1:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Hill gets the ball in their end zone, taking it all the way to the 24-yard line. So Ben Roethlisberger coming back onto the field after a pick 6 on the last drive. 0 for 2 today and 1 interception. Ball on the 24. Sproles, the single setback. Roethlisberger hikes the football, Sproles up the middle. We'll get to the 26-yard line for a 2-yard gain. Well, let's take a look at the offensive starting lineup for the Detroit Lions. As 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock ticking down, 1:10 left to play in the first. Shotgun formation. Roethlisberger sets back over the middle, finds Boyd there in the middle of the field to the 29-yard line. As that'll be a 2-yard gain again. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Detroit Lions. Let's look at your defensive side of the football for the Green Bay Packers this time. Akeem Hicks, been great all year for the Green Bay Packers. And then Obi Melifonwu, the free safety, last drive getting that pick to make it a 7-0 Green Bay game. As now it's 3rd and 5 coming up for the Detroit Lions. Roethlisberger, PA pass. Looking down the field, over the middle, finds Landry. Over the middle of the field. And just like that, a big play from the Detroit Lions, and it's 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line. Now on the 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will not snap the ball, and we are going to be going into the second quarter as the Detroit Lions are trailing 7-0 here in the end of the first quarter. And we will be right back. Welcome back here for the second quarter. As the Detroit Lions will have the ball on the 23-yard line after a big play. Roethlisberger finds Boyd there in the middle of the field to the 8-yard line. That'll be a 1st and goal coming up for the Detroit Lions. First and goal, ball on the 8. Roethlisberger hikes the football. He's looking, scrambling now. Trying to find someone in the back of the end zone, will not in time. And Chris Harris Jr. on the sack for the Green Bay Packers, pushing the Detroit Lions back to the 12-yard line. Let's take a look back at this play. Ben Roethlisberger looking all over the place, rolls to his right, Still looking, no one's open, and Chris Harris Jr. just takes advantage and gets a sack on the play. As now 2nd and goal coming up. Roethlisberger snaps the ball. He's looking. Still looking. Running now and tackled at the 7-yard line by Berlew. That'll be 3rd and goal coming up for the Detroit Lions on the 7-yard line. Can they punch into the end zone here? Roethlisberger sets back, looking over the middle. No, stopped on the 1-yard line. 4th and goal coming up. Now, the decision is here. Do the Detroit Lions go for a QB sneak and try to get into the end zone to tie the football game, or do they take the 3 points? Looks like the kicking team is going on the field for the Detroit Lions. They are going to take the 3 points. As they will kick it through the uprights. Cutting down into this lead, Carpenter with the kick, and it's 7-3 now, Green Bay. So Carpenter boots this one to Benjamin. Benjamin takes the ball from the 3-yard line. Benjamin shakes off one defender, gets all the way to the 26-yard line. And Green Bay will start from there. So on 1st and 10, 2:05 left to play here in the 2nd. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Austin in motion. Carson Wentz steps back. Fires, finds Austin on the left-hand side. Breaks it wide open. Austin. Tavon Austin gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning here in Detroit. So welcome back here to Detroit. 7-3 so far in this game, as we are through 2 quarters almost. As is the 1st and 10 on the 46 for the Green Bay Packers. Shotgun formation. Carson Wentz hikes the ball. Halfback screen to Bell on the right-hand side. Bell juking one defender, muscling his way all the way to the 37-yard line. Big play for Le'Veon Bell. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Green Bay. Take a look back at this play. Halfback screen. Carson Wentz getting drilled as he threw it. Finding Bell. Bell muscling his way for a 1st down there. What a play from Bell. As now it's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation again for the Green Bay Packers. Carson Wentz will snap the football. Oh, there's a blitz coming. Carson Wentz throwing the ball away. And that will be incomplete. Smart move there from Carson Wentz, as that could have been a sack. As now it's 2nd and 10 coming up. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Bell. Up the middle. Bell with some wiggle room. Getting all the way to about the 25, 30-yard line. As there's a flag on the play. And it's going to be holding on the play by Jericho.
Still 2nd down.
As Al push him back for a 2nd and 10 coming up. Instead of a big 1st and 10. Here's the play, handoff to Bell up the middle, breaks it wide open. Bell, just like that, getting into the 24-yard line. No huddle offense is now being called by Carson Wentz and the Green Bay Packers. Getting to the 24-yard line, here they go. PA pass. Carson Wentz, oh, sacked! Just like that by Brockers. Number 90 of the defense for the Detroit Lions. As the clock is still ticking. 2:19. Sorry, not 2:19. 58 seconds left. Ball on the 2nd and 19. Wentz will step back. Looking, rolls to his right. No one open. Using his legs now. Getting all the way. Sliding to the 19-yard line. No huddle now. 3rd and 5. Wentz will snap the football. Passes it to Hightower there on the left-hand side. Hightower, first down, and more. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. But hold up. Is there a flag on the play? No, there is not. And just like that, it's going to be 14-0. Sorry, 14-3, Green Bay. Justin Tucker will kick it through the uprights to make it official. 14-3 with 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Justin Tucker kicks the ball deep into the Lions' end zone. Hill will just kneel for a touchback. I would believe Ben Roethlisberger and the Lions would just take a knee or just run this clock out, take it into halftime. I believe the Green Bay Packers get the ball to start the second half. Here's the hike, up the middle, Sproles, nowhere to go. As that should be the last play of the second half. Unless Ben Roethlisberger snaps the ball here with 1 second. No, he will not. That will be the end of the first half. Green Bay's going to go into halftime with a 14-3 lead. As we will be right back to get the second half back underway. So here we go, second half of football. Getting back underway here. Carpenter going to kick the ball off. And we're back underway here in the second half. Benjamin will run the ball out of the end zone. Benjamin taking it all the way to the 26-yard line, giving Green Bay good field position to start off this second half. Here we go on the 1st and 10. Carson Wentz hands off the Hightower up the middle. Hightower, get a little decent gain there to the 30-yard line. Hightower already on the day 2 rushes with 4 yards. As a 2nd and 6 will be coming up. Haven't seen much of Le'Veon Bell today. Seen a few carries from him. A few passes from him. Or receptions, I mean. Carson Wentz hikes the ball now. Sets back, goes to his right. Still looking now, just going to scramble. Ooh, gets sacked, I believe. They're going to lose a yard. Oh no, they're going to gain a yard there. That'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here we go, 3rd and 5 for Carson Wentz and the Green Bay Packers. Carson Wentz steps back, looks, fires for McLinair in the middle of the field, but would be dropped the football on the contact, and Green Bay will have to punt the football as they go 3 and out to start the second half. Marquette King will punt the football. Big punt there. Will he get the lucky roll like he did earlier in the game? And yes, he will. Pins him back on the 4-yard line. Marquette King with 2 stout punts today for the Green Bay Packers. The last time we seen this happen, there was a pick 6 from Melon Funru, and that was earlier in the game. Here we go. Single step back here. Hand off to Sproles. Stopped on the 1-yard line. Homer's the safety. Not yet. Below on the tackle. Green Bay so far only allowed 71 yards of offense from the Detroit Lions. Here's the handoff to their fullback, and again stopped on the 1-yard line. So now 3rd and 13 coming up for the Detroit Lions. What are they going to do? If it was me, I would just run the football to try to not get a safety here, to prevent the safety. He snapped the football. Sproles. Oh, hit, and it's a safety just like that. Gathers on the tackle. And now it's going to be 16-3 after the safety. In the back of the end zone. Sproles had some running room, but all of a sudden, here comes number 21 of the defense. Gathers on a big hit in the back of the end zone. He's lucky he did not fumble the football. As now Detroit will have to punt the football. Here's the punt. Benjamin on the back. Gets the football there at the 20-yard line. Up the middle. Good decent gain there. Gets all the way to the 42-yard line. And good field position for the Green Bay Packers coming up on their drive. Here we go, 1st and 10 on the 42. We'll find Austin there in the middle of the field. Austin dives to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 just like that on that nifty slant play from the Green Bay Packers. And now it'll be 1st and 10 on the 47. Here we go, handoff to Hightower up the middle of the field. We'll get to the 43-yard line. 3 rushes, 8 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. So single set back here. Shotgun formation for Carson Wentz. Sets back looking. Finding Wilson there in the middle of the field. 1st down, Green Bay. And this might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Here we go. Carson Wentz steps back. Still looking. Rolls up into the pocket. Slides for a 1st down just like that. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter after that big play from Carson Wentz. Almost getting sacked. And we'll be right back here to start the 4th quarter. Welcome back here to Detroit, as it's a 16-3 lead for the Green Bay Packers. First and 10 for Green Bay on the 22. Carson Wentz single set back here, shotgun formation. Carson hikes the football, rolls to his right, finding no one open, and has to throw the football away. Carson Wentz 5 for 9, 79 yards, 1 TD on the day. That play right there will not help his stats. So here we go, 2nd and 10 coming up. High back counter for Bell. Bell using his legs, getting all the way to the 14-yard line. Bell, 2 rushes on 21 yards. 3rd and 2 coming up. Ball on the 14. Wentz hikes the football. He will step back. He's looking. Still looking. No one open. Throwing the ball away again. Out of bounds. And Green Bay will have to settle for a field goal, as it's going to be 4th and 2 coming up. 31-yard field goal attempt from Justin Tucker. Oh, God. They hike the ball, and it's wide right. And just like that, the great drive from the Green Bay Packers are going to come up short on any points there on that drive, as Justin Tucker wide right on the kick. First and 10 for the Lions after a missed field goal. Roethlisberger running the football. Oh, he gets walloped there in the middle of the field. What a run. 2 rushes, 25 yards for Big Ben Roethlisberger on the day. And now it's 1st and 10, Detroit. Here we go, next play from Detroit on the 41 after a big run from Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger steps back. He's looking, throws to his right side, and it's going to be a 1 incompletion, but it's going to be a catch. 1st and 10, Detroit. Here we go, 1st and 10. Roethlisberger over to Olsen. Olsen would be knocked out of bounds by Chris Harris Jr. Detroit, total offense today, 130 yards. 7th ranked in the season. So here we go, 2nd and 10, 3:13 left to play in the 4th. Detroit's not out of it, but they got to get themselves some help here. As Roethlisberger's looking, and he gets out of that one, but it's picked off. No, it's dropped by Gathers. I thought Ben Roethlisberger was going down today, or going down on that play, but was able to shake his defender off and throw a one down the field in the end zone, but almost picked off. As it's now going to be 3rd and 10. Roethlisberger looking, finds Sproles there, not enough for the 1st down on the 39-yard line. 4th and inches coming up. Detroit has to go for it here on 4th and inches. So here we go. Hand off to Sproles. No, they're passing it over the middle of the field to Landry. And it's caught by Landry. 1st and 10 on the nifty play from the Detroit Lions. As it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. It's 16-3, Green Bay. Welcome back here to Detroit. 16-3 Green Bay. Detroit trying to get a touchdown here to cut this lead down to 6 points. Here we go, 1st and 10. Roethlisberger steps back. He's looking, halfback screen, it looks like, and it's sacked. That's Akeem Hicks on the sack. 2 tackles, 1 sack on the day. No huddle offense now for the Detroit Lions. Here we go, 2nd and 20. Roethlisberger looking deep. Finds Hill there on the right-hand side. Gathers on the tackle. First and goal on the 5-yard line. No huddle offense still in effect for the Detroit Lions. Here they go. They run the ball. Sproles trying to muscle his way to the 1-yard line. No huddle again coming up. Lions are trying to punch their ticket into the end zone. Here they go. And it's fumble. Fumble. Matthews. No. Matthews does not pick up the football. But Detroit gets the ball back. They're going to have to go no huddle again. 1:07 left to play and the clock's still ticking. Roethlisberger hikes the ball. Roethlisberger to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions! And Hill, first receiving TD of the game. As just like that, Detroit cuts this lead down to a touchdown. As it's 16-10, Green Bay. Let's look back at this throw right behind our defender. That's Carpenter. He's going to kick it through the uprights to officially make it a 16-10 Green Bay lead. Detroit going for the onside kick. If they can get this, they have a chance. Here they go. No, they will not get it. Austin will get it, and that should seal the deal. But, as I say that, Detroit has 3 timeouts, so Green Bay still needs to get a first down to seal the deal. To seal this game and get the win. Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. Hand off to Bell up the middle. Bell rocked in the backfield by Clark, and Clark's going to be injured on the play. As Detroit's going to have to spend one of their timeouts. 56 seconds left to play here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10 coming up. Bell. Halfback screen. Bell will get the football. Running. Trying to get the first down. We'll get to the 37-yard line. Timeout called by Detroit. And it's going to be a 3rd and 3 coming up with 49 seconds left to play here in the 4th quarter. Welcome back here. 49 seconds left. Detroit has to stop the Green Bay Packers on this play, and they will have a chance. 3rd and 3 coming up. Hand off the Bell, up the middle. Bell, first down, Green Bay, and that will seal the deal. Detroit will use their final timeout, as it's going to be 16-10, the final score, as Green Bay is just going to take a knee after getting that first down from Bell. Bell muscling his way for the first down, sealing the deal here today in Detroit. So offensive scoring today, 22 plays for both teams. 128 yards for Green Bay, 158 for the Lions. But 158 not enough for the Lions to win this game, as the Packers are going to take one more knee, and that should seal the deal in this one. Carson Wentz hikes the football, takes a knee, and that will seal the deal here. Seal the deal here today in Detroit, as the Packers will win 16-10, beating the Detroit Lions. And the clock winds down, and now it's official. Green Bay has beat the Detroit Lions 16-10 here in Detroit at Ford Field. What a game from the Green Bay Packers. Your player of the game is going to be Carson Wentz today. Carson Wentz had a very good game today. This was the final game of the regular season. Next time we will see you, we will be going into the playoffs. I don't know what round we're going to be playing yet. What round the Green Bay Packers are going to be playing in yet. Are they just going to go right to the divisional round? Or are they going to have some wild card play? I do not know. So we have to find out in the next episode here for the Green Bay Packers and here in Cheesehead Nation. But hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more Packers football here on TJG Sports. And I hope to see you guys next time, as we will be going into the playoffs. Your Green Bay Packers have won it 16-10. Hope to see you guys then.